Let's get straight to it. I wish that the 2024 NFL draft started today, not April 25th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Not then. I want it to start today because I'm going to keep it real as a Minnesota Viking fan. I can't wait to see what we're going to do. I can't wait to see what Crazy is going to cook up. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I can't be the only one feeling like this. All the speculation, all the rumors is getting on my last nerves. Can I talk that talk? Talk that talk. Because at the end of the day, man, I can't be the only one feeling like this. It's driving me crazy. I want to see what we're going to do, man. Is it going to be who? Who are we going to draft? I know there's other positions that we need, but at the end of the day, my first cousin, Captain Kirk, left for the money. I ain't mad at him. Go get your paper, brother. But now there's a big void. There's a big empty hole because I'm not trying to depend on Sam Darnold. I don't want to depend on him. So we have to figure out who's going to be that guy because I believe and I'm going to be confident that the next guy that we draft in the first round for quarterback will be a good quarterback / great quarterback. Can I talk that talk? Talk that talk. Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. It's about to go down. I just had to rant, man. It's on my mind. I'm just like, man, I can't be the only one that's thinking like this, man. Because I'm going to keep it real. I'm riding, like I said, I'm riding with anybody that we choose in this draft, right? But, oh my gosh, the rumors about J.J. McCarthy, Mel Kiper. Everybody thinks that the Vikings are trading up for J.J. McCarthy. Is it cap? Is it smokescreen? I'm ready for the wait to be over. I'm ready to see what's going to happen. I'll be very surprised at this point that we draft J.J. McCarthy. And the only reason why I'm saying that, I would love to get him. I'm not saying he's going to be bad. I'm just saying I'll be surprised because the whole world knows that the Minnesota Vikings want J.J. McCarthy. It's like, come on, bruh. But we shall see what happens. But I'm going to tell you, my gut feeling who I think that the Minnesota Vikings will draft in the 2024 NFL draft. I'm getting hyped just thinking about it, man. It's right around the corner. It's only a few days, but I'm tired of waiting. It's Michael Penix. That's my gut feeling. It's Michael Penix, man. Michael Penix Jr., in my opinion, gut feeling, I've been thinking about this a couple of weeks now, maybe a month now, that he's going to be drafted by the Minnesota Vikings. I don't think he's getting past 11. That's just my honest opinion. You know, I don't care about the private workouts. Every quarterback got a private workout by the Minnesota Vikings pretty much. I don't think Jayden Daniels did. I'm not really sure about that. Caleb Williams, I don't even think they'd even tried. I don't know because I feel like Caleb is the first overall pick, regardless if the Bears trade back or whatever. Whoever trades up to that first overall pick is going to draft Caleb Williams, which they should because that guy's that guy. He's that dude. You feel me? But my goodness, bro, I'm just ready for it to start. And I will be going live pick by pick. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. It's definitely going down. Vibe with your boy. But let's just talk about Michael Penix real quick, man. I just did a little bit of research, and he's the first player since the great Patrick Mahomes, right, to throw for 4,500 yards in consecutive years since that guy I just said. That's amazing, man. Michael Penix Jr. got a cannon. The only negative thing about Michael Penix Jr., y'all, is the injury history. But the man been doing his thing for a couple of years at least, and that tells you that he can stay healthy. I believe that he can make every throw. I believe he's more athletic than people gave him credit for. And the man threw for 4,903 yards, man. Come on, man. 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 6'3", 213 pounds. Washington Huskies. Yeah, that's the guy that I really like him. I actually like him more than some of the top prospects, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like Michael Penix. He's like my third favorite prospect. But let me say this again. Just because I like Michael Penix Jr. a lot Doesn't mean I don't like any of the other quarterbacks. I like all the quarterbacks, man. I'm starting to like all of them because I don't want to hate on one and then we draft him. I don't want to keep it as positive as possible because I don't know what the heck the Vikings are going to do. Because at the end of the day, even though all these quarterbacks are simply talented, most of them can make every throw. Some of them got some weaknesses that they got to work on. At the end of the day, the coaches have to develop them so they can take that next stride up to the top. Patrick Mahomes didn't become great because he just came in the NFL right away and just started throwing touchdown passes all over the place. He became great, not because of his natural ability, his natural talent, hard work, of course, pays off, but the coaching staff. Andy Reid is one of the best offensive-minded head coaches of all time. I'm saying it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I mean? I'm from PA, Philly, everything, but I'm a Minnesota Viking fan because of the greatest wide receiver, Randy Moss. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I seen what the Eagles were doing with Andy Reid when they had McNabb and T.O. and all them and Brian Westbrook and all them. I seen it, how explosive that offense was. And then he got this guy, Patrick Mahomes. Man, that is the best coach-quarterback combination since Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. But let me get back to what I was saying. I would love to get Michael, and it doesn't matter what quarterback we draft at the end of the day. I'm about to name something that I like, but I'll be happy with any of them. So let's get to Bo Nix. Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks. You know what I mean? The Minnesota Vikings select Bo Nix with the 11th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Imagine that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I like Bo Nix as well. 45 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 6 rushing touchdowns, a true dual threat. I understand people be thinking that he just throwing it real short yardage and then the wide receiver because he had good wide receivers and they ran it for a touchdown. I understand all that. But he does have an arm as well. He can make pretty much every throw as well. He's really good. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't mind. 6'2", 217 pounds. I like Bo Nix. I wouldn't mind getting Bo Nix. So, yeah. Let's get to Drake May. Now, North Carolina Tar Heels. But let me say this real quick. North Carolina, they's a ticket. Spinning around your head like a... You already know the vibes, bro. You already know the
Mike
vibes.
Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with
You already
me.
know the vibes. Let me say this, man. Some people don't like Drake May, some people do. Some people like all these quarterbacks, some people don't. You know what I mean? I didn't mention Spencer Rattler. I didn't write down his stats and all that. He might be even good, but I'm not in first round, I'm not drafting him. No disrespect. He might be the best quarterback in this draft. I don't think so, but he might be. I'm not hating on nobody. You know what I mean? They worked hard in college to get to where they're at. So shout out to all the prospects that's coming out in the 2024 NFL draft. Y'all are the real MVPs, all of y'all. Doesn't matter if you were undrafted free agent, like my boy Ivan Pace Jr. did his thing. Doesn't matter. As long as you get in the NFL, you show your talent. Salute to y'all. Congrats to all of y'all. But let me get back to what I'm saying. Drake May, I'm going to say this. He had a down season. 2023, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions? 9 interceptions, man. But he had 9 rushing touchdowns. He threw for 3,608 yards. Wow. I mean, even though he had a down season, he still threw for 3,000 plus yards. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of history with the Vikings. Our quarterback coach, you know what I mean, used to coach him in high school. So there's a lot of variables that the Vikings might be like, yo, that's the guy we need to go trade up and go get. They're possibly going to have to trade up to the 3rd or 2nd. I don't know. I don't know how the draft is going to go. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows. We'll see what happens. He might go 2. He might go 1. He might go 3. Who knows? But I wouldn't be mad about getting Drake May. I think he can make every throw. He does need to work on getting down on the ground when he scrambles because he does scramble. He had, like I said, 9 rushing touchdowns, but he averaged 4.0 per carry. He rushed for 449 yards. But he just needs to get down on the ground. He just takes punishment that I don't think he needs to take. And he tries to make every throw. Like, that's why his interceptions were up. And he just needs to He's a little careless sometimes with the football, but he can make every throw. You know what I mean? He can make every throw, and I like Drake May. He's one of my top prospects as well, and I would love to get him in a Minnesota Viking uniform. So salute to my guy, Drake May. Now let's get to J.J. McCarthy, MVP, winner. You know what I mean? This man knows how to win. You know what I mean? He's young. He's 6'3", 202 pounds. I like him, man. He's clutch. I wouldn't be mad, but it's just so much rumors saying that we're going to get him in particular. So I would be surprised. I wouldn't be mad, but I would be surprised. I'm going to keep saying that until it happens, until the NFL draft happens. I'm going to keep saying this. I don't think we're going to draft him because it's too much. The Vikings are going for J.J. McCarthy. I don't think it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be, like I said, we'll see what happens. 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He threw for 2,991 yards. And like I said, in the championship game against Washington, he made clutch throws. He scrambled for first downs. I love that attitude that he has. He's not scared of the moment. And that's one thing another quarterback was. I ain't going to say his name, but there was another quarterback we just had that was scared of the moment and would check it down. He would check it down. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
I'm talking that talk right now, y'all. But I like the clutch gene. He didn't have to do too much, but what he was asked to do, he took it to another level, and he got the championship. And I think that with Kevin O'Connell, and we're going to have a good defense, Brian Flores, that defense is underrated. Still, right now, it's still underrated. It went from whatever it was with the dinosaur defense to last year's defense, ranked top 13, 14. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty darn good, right? Now, the pieces that we got now on defense, the defense is going to be on point, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all that defense, whew, look out. Look out NFC North. Look out NFC in general. Look out because the Vikings might surprise some people when they get to the playoffs and do some damage. I'm just saying, man. First year, we might be the Texans getting to the playoffs with a rookie quarterback. I'm just talking that talk, man. I'm excited. Let's go Vikings. Let's go to the bowl. You already know the vibes. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that bull J.J. McCarthy. And then imagine J.J. throwing the J.J. for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? J.J. throwing the J.A., Jordan Addison, or J.J. throwing it to T.J. You feel me? There's a lot of J's in there. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's go to that guy that I would love to draft. And this is Jayden Daniels, right? Man, the most athletic quarterback in this draft, in my opinion. The man is a true dual threat. But he needs to get down on the ground. Don't take no punishment when you rushing that ball. But he looks for the pass before he looks for the run. And I like his potential. His ceiling is so high. Jayden Daniels, you know what I mean? It's LSU Tigers, 6'4". You know what I mean? He's tall. He knows, for the most part, he takes care of the football. He only threw 4 interceptions, y'all. 40 touchdowns. That's amazing. 3,812 passing yards. But this is what's crazy, y'all. When I say dual threat, I really mean that, right? 135 carries. Y'all could guess how many rushing yards. I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds. I'm going to give you a cheer. 1, 2, 3. The man rushed for 1,134 yards. That is simply amazing. 8.4 per carry, and he had 10 rushing touchdowns. So add another 10 touchdowns to that 40. So he had 40 touchdowns, baby. You know what I mean? In his longest run that season, 2023. Jayden Daniels. I'm talking about that guy, Jayden Daniels. The guy I want to get the most out of every quarterback. But I wouldn't be mad about Michael Penix or JJ or Drake, whoever, Bo Nix, doesn't matter. I got to keep saying it because I don't want people to be like, you just wanted him. No, I want them all. I want them all. Oh, crap. Hitting the dang on thing. I want them all. You know what I mean? But his longest rush was 85 yards, y'all. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? But all in all, I just want to say, I wish the 2024 NFL draft was today. Shout out to everybody that's vibing with your boy. You already know the vibes. It's about to go down. Let's go Vikings. Skol to the bowl. I'm out. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.